Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, Zoom class. Let's talk about the props we need for today's posture, supercharge your posture yoga dance fitness class. We are going to use an elastic. Now, I know you don't see this one really well. The one I usually use has a little imperfection in it, and I'm afraid it's going to snap while I'm using it, so I had to pick up something out of the old stash. So we will use an elastic to help us train our back muscles. We will also use either a cushion, a long pillow, or a rolled up mat. So you can see I'm going to use this rolled up mat today. Some people might have a foam roller. That would work really well. So we're going to use that. I'll leave it here on the side. I will do an exercise sitting down in a chair later, so have a chair handy, or you could just sit on the floor if you like doing that. And I have a towel so that when I do one exercise where I'm leaning back, I'm going to have the towel behind my neck for support. You can put your hands behind your neck also, that works too, but I'm going to have a towel. So let's get started. I'll get the chair out of the way while we warm up. And have all our equipment on the side there for later. Let's just begin with our shoulder rolls. Tummy lifted, toes spread out, thigh muscles pulled up. Bring your shoulders up, squeeze up and back and down. So today we're working on a combination of strengthening and stretching. Okay, I'm not sure where that song came from, but I guess I'm going to roll with it. Strengthening and stretching. I think our music will go back to the nice little guitar songs after this, hopefully after this one mistaken song in the playlist. Let's just roll with the punches, guys. That's life. Shoulders up, back, down. Up, back, down. Okay, I'm bending the knees side to side. Since I have a nice beat, I'm going to go with it and pull the shoulders back and roll. So you pull your elbow back and you open your torso. I'm so glad to be with all of you today. If you can, take your arms up a little higher. If that doesn't work for your shoulders, then you keep them lower. Remember, you're taking them up and back. All right. We're taking one hand up, if you can, back behind the head, and then pushing the hand out and down. Up, back, push down. Up. Notice how the fingers are so flexed up towards the ceiling. One more. Change sides, up, back, and down. Flex the fingers. Up, back, down, and flex. I had intended to use like really twinkly guitar music. There's definitely some guitar in this, but it's not so twinkly. One more. Okay, now fingers on your chin. You're going to pull your chin back, release, pull back, release, pull it straight back, make it double chin, pull back, release, pull back, release, straight back, release, straight back. And just hold it, pull it in and hold it. Okay, good job. Feet apart. Bend to the right. Take your hand up, behind, and push to the right. Up, back, right. So I hope you have your elastic ready. We're going to use that next. Once we get a few more things warmed up. Now on the left, up, back, left. Up, back, flex your palm. Bend your knee right and left. Bring your elbows in, take them back. So we're squeezing back with our goalposts or cactus arms. Pull the tummy tight. Good. Bring your elbows into your waist. Palms up. In. Palms up. Squeezing back. Opening the heart. Really focus on stretching the chest open. Now we'll bring our feet in and parallel. Let's stretch out the hamstrings a little bit. Slide the hands down the thighs, push the tail straight back. And then slowly come on up. Pull in your tummy. Slide your hands down just below the knees to the shins. And you want to push your tail straight back. Exhale down slowly. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do 4 more. Standing tall, I want you to bring your fingers to your chin again. We're going to pull the chin back, straight back, and release. Pull straight back, and release. Pull straight back, and release. Pull straight back, and release. Making a double chin. I know we don't like to do that, but what we're doing here is strengthening some muscles in the back of the neck and shoulders. Let's pull it back and hold it back. Pull, pull, pull. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, I really feel that one. It's little, but it's effective. Now, bringing your hands to your shoulders or here. Let's do a little twist back, right and left. The tummy's pulled in. Keep your twist gentle. We're mobilizing the thoracic spine. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, picking up the elastic now. I know that mine is not super visible. It's kind of dark, but this is what I have to use today till I get something brighter. So I'm putting my hands through my loops because I don't want it to flop around too much, and holding it about shoulder width. Feet wide apart again. I'm coming out, taking our arms out and back, and then slow release. Bending to the right and center. Bending to the left and center. Arms out and back and release. Arms out and back and release. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Bring your feet in a little bit, parallel beneath your shoulders, and the tummy is nice and tight. We're going to bring our arms up, take the hands apart, and back and down, up and forward. So you're stretching your elastic just a little, up, back, and down, up and forward. This one's tough. I'm definitely feeling this one. Up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. Let's do 1 more. Up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I found that tough. Let's go back to our chin one last time. I'm just gonna let my elastic hang there. So here we have our fingers on our chin, our knuckles together. We're just gonna pull the chin straight back and hold it. And rest. Pull straight back, hold it, and rest. Pull straight back, hold it, and rest. Back, hold it, and rest. Pull it back, hold it, and rest. 4 more. Pull back, hold it, and rest. 3 more. Pull back, hold it, and rest. I'm trying to keep my chin level. 2 more. Okay, here's the last one. We're going to hold it for a bit. Take a couple of breaths. And rest. Okay, so next I'm going to ask you to go for a little lunging pose with your right foot forward, your left foot back. Your left foot's a little bit turned out. You're squaring your shoulders to the front. You're holding your elastic shoulder width. We're going to lunge and stretch. Take the hands to the back. Now, if your elastic is too tough and you're getting too tired, then do this without the elastic. Let's keep the knee going in the same alignment as the ankle. Stretch back. Stretch back. I really have to concentrate on this. We'll do 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. And rest. I'm going back to taking the elastic up, back and down. Here we go. It's up. Stretch it apart. Take it back and down. And up. Forward and down. Stretch it apart, up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. 4 more, up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. 3, up, back, and down. Up, forward, and down. Whew. 2, up, back, and down. Up, forward. Oh, I'm glad this is the last one because I am feeling it, guys. Nice work. Okay, take a little rest. We're going to put the left foot forward and the right foot back. We're in our lunging posture. Make sure your knee is going in the same direction as your toes. Square your chest to the front. And we're taking our arms out and back as we lunge. And then come up, release. Out and back. And release. Out and back. And release. If you're getting too tired with your elastic, just put it down for a while. Do the moves without the elastic. They're still effective. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Okay. Whew, guys, that was tough a little bit. Okay, next I'm grabbing a chair for the last one with the elastic. Getting tangled on myself. So I'm going to catch my feet with the elastic, and I'm pointing my toes a little bit forward so that the elastic doesn't roll off my feet and snap up towards my face. Okay, so I have my hands through the loops, but I could be holding on to the elastic. The main thing is that the thumbs are up like a hitchhiker. So palms of the hands up. We're taking the elastic back, nice and low, and release forward. So we want to take the elastic back and release. Back and release. Back and release. Four more. Release. Three more. Release. Two more. Release. And one. And release. Okay. That's enough with the elastic. I'm getting my towel next. So if you have a tea towel, if you have a wide flat elastic, you could use that also for the next one. So putting my back against the chair, my chair is not too high, and putting the elastic here around my neck. So I have a little support. I'm sitting back into the chair, and I'm lifting my heart up over the chair and facing forward. So trying to get some mobility in the thoracic spine. Lift, look up, and come forward. So the towel's just there so you can support your neck. Let's sit back, lift, 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 and release. Lift, and release. Four more. Up and lift, and release. I'm not finding this easy because I've been knitting so much and hunching forward. And my body's been getting trained to be hunching. I don't want that. So I don't want to give up my knitting. That's really important to me. But I'm going to take the antidote here today. All right. Now that's all we needed to do on the chair. You could continue using the chair if you don't want to get on the floor later on top of the roll, then you could continue using the chair. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing with the chair. I'm a liar, and I'm going to do one more thing with the chair. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay, I'm taking the back of the chair, and here I'm putting my hands on it and walking back to a chair-assisted down dog, just to stretch out all the way from the tail all the way up to my armpits, and I feel my hamstrings stretching. Slowly walk back to the chair. Okay, let's do a couple of things in this position. We'll take our right foot, keep it forward, our left foot back. We'll turn the toes of the left foot out and keep the tummy tight. I'm going to use my left hand and draw a great big circle. So bringing your left arm forward and then up and then open and reach back. And I'm following my fingers with my eyes. So bringing the hand down, forward, up, reaching way back, keeping a nice lunge, and down, up, way back, down, up, way back. 4 more. So, when you have a pain in the neck or the shoulders or the back or bad posture problems or habits, it feels good to stretch those muscles, definitely, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's strengthening the weak muscles that should be holding you in the right position that is really going to have a bigger effect. I'm doing this last one and stepping up, and I'll take the chair to the other side of my mat so I can do my other arm. So the left foot's going to stay forward and I'm stepping back on the right. Coming to a nice lunge, pull in the tummy, and my back foot's a little turned out, not too much. I'm bringing my right hand up in a big circle and opening to the back and looking at my fingers. Down, up, big circle to the back, look at your fingers. Try to focus. If turning your head makes you feel dizzy, it's a good thing you have one hand on your chair to help you feel confident. And try to really use your eyes to focus, because that does help. Keep your knee on top of your ankle in front. Let's do at least 4 more. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Relax, let's step up and we'll do one more chair assisted down dog just because they feel so awesome. Come back, hands on the chair, pull in the tummy, stretch way out. You can do this one during the day on the kitchen counter. Taking little stretch breaks through the day is really beneficial. Try not to wait until you're all cramped up, because then it's so much harder. Okay, slowly walk it forward. I'm bringing the chair back to the right side of the mat. And here we're going to practice a modified warrior 3. I have to pull my pants up because they're sliding down. Okay, so I'm taking my left foot and just pointing the toe back, pulling in the tummy, taking my right arm up, and I'm going to lift my leg to the back and hold it. So I'm up nice and tall, pulling in the tummy, lifting the leg to the back, holding it for 3 or 4 breaths. And that on the other side. I won't bother moving my chair back and forth. I'll just do it right here. Take the toes back, shoulders down, tummy in, and reach up. If you need to leave your toes on the floor, you can, but even if you lift them just a few inches, you will feel it. Holding 3 or 4 breaths here. And rest. Coming back for a chair-assisted down dog. Slowly bringing it forward. Okay, that's enough with the chair. Let's get rid of it. Sorry, that was a false promise before when I said we were done with it. Next, I'm coming down to the mat and we'll practice some of our bird dogs. We do those often and they are a really fantastic exercise for the back body. Down in my deep low squat, just taking a moment here to breathe as I approach getting onto the floor. I love this stretch. It stretches out the hips and the calves and the lower back. If this stretch is really difficult for you, you could practice it sitting on a kitchen stool, a low stool, and then just work on pulling the feet in as close as you can. I know if you have a knee replacement, the knees can be pretty, feel limited in the range of movement, and sitting on a stool is a great way to practice. Okay, I'm coming down to hands and knees. You could also do this one with your hands on the seat of a chair, standing if you prefer. Opposite arm and leg, stretch it out. And bring it in, touch your hand towards your knee. Let's slowly take it out and stretch. And bring it in, touch your knee. Take it out and stretch. Bring it in, touch your knee. Let's do 4 more. We're just trying to get our arm and leg out on a nice straight line. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and rest. Come back to child's pose with the knees wide and rest here. Slowly back to your hands and knees. We will go on with the other arm and leg. Stretching out opposite arm and leg. Keep a little bit of a bend in your supporting arm. Exhale, bring your hand towards your knee, and then slowly stretch out to a nice straight line. Exhale together, inhale apart, exhale together, inhale apart. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Back to child's pose with the knees wide, taking 5 or 6 breaths. All right, we're going to slowly lay on our backs. And here we just put our hands crisscross on our shoulders. You're going to pull your chin in, right in. Then lift your head, look towards your knees, keep your chin pulled right in, and slowly lower, keeping the chin pulled in. And rest. Now we'll take our arms apart, bring them back together, and cross your hands on your chest. Pull your chin right in. Keeping the chin pulled in, lift your head, look at your knees, pull the chin in as you lower very slowly. Take your arms apart, rest, and cross with your other hand on top. Pull in your chin, lift your head, look at your knees, really pull the chin in and slowly lower. Take the arms apart, cross the hands on the chest with the other hand on top. Pull your chin in. Lift your head, look at your knees, pull your chin right in, and then lower very slowly. And slowly open, take a breath. Cross the arms with the other one on top. Pull in your chin as much as you can. Lift your head, look at your knees, pull your chin in and lower back down very slowly. Take the arms apart, rest, and then bring the arms crisscross, other one on top. Chin in, lift the head, look at the knees, Keep the chin pulled right in and lower very slowly. Okay, we're going to take our hands and lace our fingers as if we have, as if you're holding a baseball bat or something like that. No, not, I don't know, just lace your fingers. So pull your tummy in and we're planting the feet, doing a bit of pelvic tilt so that the hips are really anchored. And we're going to bring the hands around in an arc around our waist towards the right, and then center, lay back, and around the waist to the left, and center, and around the waist. So you're doing a gentle twist in your thoracic spine. We're trying to get a bit of mobility in the thoracic spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 3 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 2 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. 1 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Okay, roll onto your side. Put one arm under your head. Bend your knees. Support the back of your head with your hand. We're going to take the top hand and reach around to the back. If your chest is really tight, just put your hand on your waist and take your elbow back. But if you can, then let's reach up, open, support the head, and reaching around to the back. I'm turning to look towards that hand that is stretched out behind me. And now slowly coming forward, take a breath in. And exhale, up, open, stretch it out to the back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring it forward. 2 more. Take a breath in. Exhale, reaching around to the back. Take a breath in. And bring it forward. We'll do 1 more. Take a breath in. Exhale to the back. And this time I'm going to rest for a little bit. Just taking 3 or 4 breaths. Letting the chest stretch open. Facing forward. I'm using my hand to help me sit up. And we'll come to the other end of the mat, repeating that little sequence on our side. Knees bent. One hand behind the head to support the back of the neck. Exhale as you open and rest. So we're turning to try and look towards that back arm. Exhale, come forward. I'm going to scooch down a little bit because I'm hitting the wall. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, reach around back. Oh, that's better. Turning to look at the hand. Take a big breath in. And exhale, bring it forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach it to the back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reach it forward. Take a big breath in. And this time, exhale, reach to the back and rest for a little bit. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths as we just rest here, letting the chest open up. And face forward. Okay, now I'm going to lay on my tummy and take my arms to the cactus position, bent elbows, hands out to the side. Pull in the tummy, press the hips down. And here we're just going to lift the elbows up and hold. Pull the chin in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. We'll try it again. Take a breath in. Pull your chin in as you lift your arms. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Take a breath in. Lift. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Inhale. And lift, exhaling. And lower, inhale. And lift, exhale. Lower, inhale. We'll do 2 more. Lift, exhale. Lower, inhale. Here's our last one. Lift, exhale. And lower, inhale. Okay, take your eyeglasses off if you're wearing them. Put your hands down beside your hips, palms down, and let's take a little rest, turning the head to one side. Just let your shoulders melt into the floor. Actually, I'm going to turn my palms facing the ceiling. Just trying to let go. Melt into the mat. Very slowly, we are turning the head to the other side, and we'll rest here. slowly come out of that. I'm going to put my glasses back on. Okay, now I'm putting my right hand, the hand closest to the back of the mat is stretched towards the wall, palm down. My other hand is palm down by my shoulder in a push-up position. Then I'm doing a hamstring curl, turning the knee out, pushing into the hand, and the palm of my hand that is down against the floor is opening up my chest as I push into this other hand. So I feel my pectoral muscles getting a big stretch down against the floor. And here I'm just staying and taking 2 or 3 breaths. So guys, I don't know if you've noticed what we're doing is stretching the front and strengthening the back. Strengthening the muscles that hold your posture in a good place and opening up the muscles that are pulling you forward into bad posture. So here we're changing hands, stretching the other arm out, hand by your shoulder, hamstring curl, turn the knee out and push into the hand that is helping you do this stretch. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. 3 or 4 breaths just holding this really big stretch. Slowly turning onto my back to work on the half bridge, and then I'm going to progress to a crab to really stretch out the shoulders again. But starting here with the feet flat on the floor, I'm pulling in the tummy, doing a pelvic tilt. I'm going to lift the toes of my feet and float the hips up. I'm squeezing the bum, lifting, and then slowly lowering. I'm going to practice this a few times, really activating all the muscles in the buttocks that help the lower back do its job. Tuck your tail, exhale, lift up, and inhale slowly down. More. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Rest. Now I'm rolling onto my side and using my arms to help me sit up. I'm going onto the crab stretch. It's really going to open up my chest and heart area. I love this exercise. If you feel like this is too much, just repeat the half bridge. Okay. Take your fingertips into the floor. Keep your elbows a little bit bent. Exhale, tuck the tail, bring the hips up, and inhale slowly down. I'm going to lift up my toes again. Exhale, hips up. And inhale slowly down. I'm doing 4 more, and we'll go on to something else. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slowly coming out of that. Okay, next I'm taking my rolled up mat, and I'm going to do a few exercises with the rolled up mat. I'm also going to need my little tea towel that I was using earlier, so I'm getting that again. Going to start by putting the rolled up mat across my mat on the floor at about my shoulder blades. You might have to play with that a little bit to find the spot that feels like you're getting a lot of benefit out of it. And you can move it around a bit. I'm taking the tea towel behind my neck to support my neck, and I'm hugging my elbows in, holding the tea towel. I'm going to lift my heart and stretch back over the, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Getting mobility in the thoracic spine area helps you to stay tall and keep your neck in a good position. I'm inhaling slowly back and exhaling up. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Doing 4 more slowly. More. 2 more. I'm going to take the head back and hold it there for a little bit. This could be an area where you feel really tight. One, 2, just taking breaths. 3, 4. Slowly coming out of that. Oh my gosh. Rolling onto your side. Now I'm going to take the mat and put it vertically up my spine. And I'm laying back on it. My head is on the roll. You could do this with your foam roller or a pool noodle or a great big body pillow if you're feeling kind of sensitive and this is too tough, try a body pillow. That will work also. Okay, so I'm pulling in the tummy a little bit, taking the elbows out in goalposts and pulling in the chin. So I'm back in that cactus type shape. Pulling my chin in and just letting myself hang out here for a minute. Dragging the knuckles up the floor and then down a little bit. Keep the chin pulled in, drag the knuckles up, pull it down. Drag it up. Just resting now. Slowly rolling onto your side off of the noodle and using your hands to help you sit up. Guys, I don't know about you, but I have found all of this pretty tough. And I know that means that I need to do it. Because it has been a little bit tender in spots. I'm going for a puppy pose now, taking the noodle horizontally across the mat. I'm putting the hands on top of it, thumbs up, and stretching way back, just like when we did the chair-assisted down dog. Just hanging out here a little bit, taking a few breaths. Up off of that, I'm bringing my right foot forward and I'm in a 90-90 lunge, bringing the hips forward a little bit and clasping hands behind the back. If clasping hands was not available to me, I would put my hands on my waist and squeeze my elbows back. Pulling in the chin, stretching open the chest and the hip. And now slowly changing feet, going for a 90-90 lunge, and then pressing the hip forward. If you didn't want to be on your knee, you could do this with your knee lifted. Even sitting in the chair, you can scooch around sideways and have your knee up off the floor. Chin in. Or you could grab a pillow. You're always allowed to have the things that make you feel more comfortable. Going back to my deep low squat, knees and feet wide, walking the hands through the center. I just love the way this stretches the calves, the pelvic floor, the lower back. And if I couldn't do it, I would sit on a low stool and practice it there, just bringing the feet in as close as I can to the stool and taking the knees apart. Very slowly coming to standing. Going for another hamstring stretch. I know I have to pull up the underwear before I do anything. Okay, sliding the hands down the thighs, push the tail straight back. Keeping a really flat back, keep the chin pulled in here. Bending the knees and rolling up to standing. Taking a breath, bringing the hands to the heart. And there we are, back to our rock and roll music. How did that get on the playlist? I don't even know. I'm gonna fix it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I know you're going to feel that workout. I'm sure feeling it. Bye-bye, YouTubers.